Hi guys, so I am doing my September wrap up. I was gone for a minute there. I was on vacation and I had a lot of time to read. So I have a couple books that I read in the month of September. I didn't read as much as I wanted to, but I'm just getting back into reading, so I got a few checked off my list. So the first book I read was Divine Rivals. Just to kick this off, this is a 5-star read for me. I absolutely loved it. I loved everything about it. Just the connection between, Rowan and Iris was amazing, and the whole them getting together and him following her, and then this book ending in a cliffhanger was just amazing. I don't have any words. I literally finished this and went and bought the second book because I was obsessed. I wanted more. I wanted more of Rowan and Iris. And I wanted to know his fate, and I wanted to know what was going on. So I already shared a little bit of my review on this, but I just had to, it was part of my September reads, so I had to bring it up again. This was my 5-star read, top so far read of the year. So this one was very successful. It started off my September on a really high note. Once I read that, it's fall, September, fall time, start reading some fall books. So I picked up Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice. This was a little promotion thing that Barnes Noble and Starbucks were doing. For the $5, you get a drink and you get this book for $5. This book is a very fast read, and I honestly didn't even finish it. I think I would give it 2 stars. I wanted to like it. I literally just kept forcing myself to read it, but I don't like Lucy. I just don't like the main character. She was just very whiny and annoying, and I felt this poor guy was just doing everything in his power to help her. Jack was just literally just trying to help her. He felt guilt that, his parents have this big coffee company, and he's trying to find ways to help Lucy, and she's not getting that in her head. She thinks it's malicious and he has bad intentions, and you can tell he's just trying to help her out, and the lashing out and stuff on him and her friends, and her hate for Pumpkin Spice. I get it, it's artificial, and I get you're gung-ho on it, but it is not the end of the world. I just I could not relate to the main character. I did not like her at all. I could not get into it. I just kept forcing myself to try to finish this book, and I'm sorry, but I did not like it at all. I'm glad it was $5 because I did not like it. Cute cover and cute, sprayed edges, but the story in general was not a fan. Probably wouldn't read this again or recommend it. But yeah, very cute cover. Great job on that. Not a good storyline. So I thought I'd redeem myself by reading The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Lori Gilmore. This very much so gives Gilmore Girls vibes. And I love the fact that her name is Lori Gilmore. I love this book that I got. I got the special edition from Target. It's very fall. I just loved it. I probably would rate this a 3.5 stars. It wasn't my favorite, but it was really good. The storyline was really good. I think just in general, I didn't care for Logan as much as I wanted to, and I'm a huge sucker for romance, but I think the teeth pulling on the back and forth, and him keep comparing his past relationship with this new one that was trying to flourish was kind of irritating to me, to be honest. I didn't really like that about him. I didn't like that he just kept keeping his distance from her, just this back and forth, like her not unpacking her boxes. Like, I still haven't unpacked some boxes since I moved here. Like, it's just a girl thing, you know, or it's like just like a normal thing. Like, I think he was just like overthinking things, and that kind of irritated me. Obviously the ending like ended on a happy note, but along the line, I just felt like it took so long to get to that point. Like, it took like almost like the last chapters for them to finally like, you know, get together. So that was kind of irritating, I will say. So that's the only reason I'm giving it that rating. Other than that, it had a great storyline. I love the connection between like all the characters in the book and that small town kind of feel. But I think Logan was my problem, honestly. Like, great book, but this man right there was my problem. Other than that, I love the connections of everybody else. That's just kind of like, in my opinion, where it lacked. Moving on, I read My Life with the Walter Boys. I watched the show, and I'm a sucker like for like, I think for the trios, because Vampire Diaries loved, and you know, it was like that brotherly trio. The Summer I Turned Pretty also loved, and the same pattern. So I think I'm like really into that maybe genre area. I'm not sure, but I was a sucker for this book. Like, I loved it, or for the show, and that's what made me read the book. And I loved the book. I'm gonna give it a 4 stars. I think it was really great. I love that we got a way better perception of Jackie's grief in this book than we did in the show. I feel like the show did not deep dive into her grief and what she was truly going through, like, at all, like the book does. The book gives you like a way better perspective of like her reasoning behind things, her reason like for keeping her distance from Cole, you know, and choosing Alex. Like, it just gave way better perspective than the show. I felt like in the show I was really confused of why she just didn't pick Cole. Like, you could tell like their chemistry was way better than her and Alex. Like, I just didn't get it. Reading the book now, I have a way better understanding of her and a better understanding of Cole and his reason too, and like his insecurities and why he does the things that he does. I just really enjoyed the book. It's not a very big book either. It was a really fast read. Like, I literally read this on my flight, and then I went straight to the second book, which was My Return to the Walter Boys, which I think is even smaller. Also loved it. It had a very great ending. So as you can see, I mean, it kind of like spoils it on the covers, but like you see the two brothers and then you see her up there, and then in this one you kind of just see her with one of the brothers, so you know that she ends up with one of them. It took a long time for her to get there, but I think it just she just expressed herself so well. Cole expressed himself so well. I feel like he truly understood her and like gave her that grace of like taking that time for her to cope with her grief and like work on herself, and him to do the same, you know, and give each other that space. I feel like they both had such a great understanding and that maturity, you know, like to give themselves those distance and really work on themselves, because both of them lost something really major in their lives, and I feel like that's why they related to each other so much. He lost his football, which was his life, which was his future, and she lost her family, which again was her whole life. So I think that like just gave them such a great connection, and it dove deeper than the series does, like I said before. So I just really enjoyed the books. Together, I feel like it's a 5-star read for me. Apart, I think they're 4-star I give them. But just in general, like the series, like I really did enjoy. I feel like it just gave an overall great perspective of everything. There's a lot of differences between the books and the show too. But other than that, overly enjoyed. And just like being able to visualize too the characters because I watched the show, I felt like made me enjoy reading it even more. So I'd recommend doing that. I usually am a person that reads the books and then watches the show or the movie, but I'd recommend watching the show and then reading the books, because then you get a better idea of what's kind of like their thought processes when watching the show and then reflecting back on the book. So yeah. And I did have another read. It is an audiobook, so this is what it was. So I read Caught Up, and this is part like the third book in the Windy City series. I've heard such great things about the Windy City series, and I have to say I totally agree with everybody's reviews about the first one just not being the best one. It wasn't horrible. I don't understand the Mile High thing because, like, honestly, like, they never made it, okay? But I just, like, it was, like, such a dragged out book, the first one. And then the second one, I really did like, you know, with Ryan and Indy, I really did like their storyline. And then the third one with Miller, I think this is probably like my favorite one. I think I really like this book because I related to Miller so much. I think like Kai and Miller are just goals, first of all, and they just found each other. I couldn't relate to Kai, but I did like the whole, like, I haven't really read books with the single dad trope at all, so this was my first time reading a book like that, but I really did enjoy it. I feel like I just related to Miller so much, of her working so hard to like prove her worth for the sacrifice that her dad did for her. I'm like in a similar situation, so I just related so much to that, like working, like, you know, to the best that you can at a job that you don't quite enjoy, and then you know, like realizing like work isn't everything, and like don't work a job that you get no joy out of, you know, and sucks the life out of things that you actually enjoy and like take you away from the people that you care about. I just love the storyline. I feel like it had such a great meaning to it as well. So that's probably a 5-star read for me, just because I think I related to the character so much. I feel like, you know, Kai and Miller both had that understanding too of like work isn't everything, you know, like put your family first, or put the ones that you loved in front of you first. I just love their romance too, and how they became like really close, and how she became bonded to his son. Like, I just loved everything about it. I was like a sucker for it the whole time. It does have spice, so if you don't like spicy books, I wouldn't recommend it, but it doesn't have too much spice. I think like there's like a few chapters, it's not as spicy, I feel like, as the other ones, but there is definitely some spice in there. I liked it though. I didn't mind it at all, but I have read spicy books before, and I don't tend to mind it, but this one didn't have an overbearing amount. I think it just had just enough. But it's a great book. I would recommend it to anybody. I think, and don't think you have to read the books in order, but you get a better understanding of the sub-characters if you do read the books in order, because they do play roles in each of the books. But this is probably my favorite book so far in the Windy City series, and I can't wait to read the next one. But yeah, that was everything I read for the month of September. I'm hoping to read a little bit more in the month of October, you know, now that it's raining and like you can't really be outside, and I'll be inside more. So I'll have more time hopefully to be reading with the rain. And I'm hoping to get into Twilight again. That's on my TBR list, just because I'm live in Washington. I live where it was filmed. So I think that's, you know, like reading out in the forest where it was filmed would be really cool. So that's on my bucket list for this one. But if you guys have any recommendations of books that I should read, let me know in the comment section below. And I really appreciate all of you guys for following me along. And yeah, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Till next time. Bye.